of Christian Gonzalez. Rey Perez, big left hook, folds down Christian Gonzalez.
Bago pa man tumunog ang kampana, malinaw ang laban sa pagitan ni Rey Perez ng bansang Pilipinas, ang tinaguriang technician ng Zamboanga del Norte, kontra sa alias Chimpa na si Christian Gonzalez na laking Amerika na tubong Mexico, ay maghahatid na naman ng aksyon, hatid ng klasikong rivalry ng Pilipinas versus Mexico. Ang ating kababayan na si Rey Perez, isang matibay at determinadong boksingero mula sa Sindangan, Zamboanga del Norte. Kilala si kabayan sa kanyang agresibong estilo, matitinding body shots at walang tigil na pressure sa loob ng ring. Tulad ng maraming Filipino fighters, makikita ang disiplina at apoy sa mga mata nito. Dala niya sa bawat laban ng puso, sakripisyo at pangarap, hindi lamang para sa sarili, kundi para sa kanyang pamilya at bansa. Nagutong makilala sa pandaigdigang entablado. Ang kanyang makakaharap, si Christian Gonzalez, isa ring determinadong kalaban. Isang boxing prospect sa Amerika. Siya ang uri ng fighter na gustong kontrolin ang laban mula sa labas gamit ang kanyang distansya at timing. Kilala rin ito sa kanyang bilis, jab, at malinis na footwork. Kaya naman sa harap ng crowd sa Amerika, bit-bit ni Gonzalez ang hangaring ipakita ang kanyang galing at patunayan na kaya niya makipagsabayan sa mga matitinding kalaban sa ring, at para rin patunayan na kaya niya manaig kontra sa Pilipino. Ngunit hindi yata makakapayag ang ating kababayan na si Rey Perez na madaig, lalo na Philippines versus Mexico rivalry ang paglalabanan. Kaya naman sa round number 1, maingat na nagsimula ang dalawang boksingero. Si Gonzalez ang unang nagtatrabaho gamit ang jab at footwork upang kontrolin ang distansya. Si Perez, kalmado, sinusukat ang galaw ng kalaban habang paminsan-minsan ay naglalabas ng mga body shots.
Filipino rivalries. Now, he dominated Chimpa with tighter punches, a quick left hook, and consistent lead rights on February 22nd, right here in this building. At the time, his father was training him, and since then, he left his father, Oscar Gonzalez, to train with Joel Diaz, and he said, I want to improve my craft, I want to work on my jab. Let's see if he's able to do that now.
Yeah, he talked about that at length, but you know, if you look at Perez, you look at how he sets up his body shots with these combinations, and he's sort of like backing up, but he's not running.
Yeah, because he just landed a nice check left hook, and Christian Gonzalez walked right into it.
But he's walking into him. Christian is reckless, and Perez is sitting back waiting to counter him with either a right hand or a left hand to the body. And that's going to really be a factor as the round goes on if Christian don't changes that type of approach.
You see the Mexican flag emblem on the left side of Rey Perez's trunks. Well, that's in honor of his trainer, Salvador Casillas, who trains him out of the Linwood gym.
Okay, stop,
and
guys, stop.
All the fighters that he spars with are Mexican.
Okay, stop the holding.
Nice left hook there from Chimpa Gonzalez in the white and pink trunks in honor of Breast Cancer Awareness Month here in October.
Perez is using that left shoulder from a southpaw position, which will always put him in position for that right hand, either up to the ribs or over the top, and that's why he's throwing it, because hey, he's a southpaw, so he's gonna throw that right hand more than an orthodox fighter would.
B-Hop, when I see the demeanor of Chimpa Gonzalez, I don't know that he's fully recovered from the left hand that shook him earlier in this round. You look at the way he's standing, how he's leaning in. I mean, I don't know that he's completely recovered yet.
Well, the balance is not there because you just mentioned the legs, and he doesn't seem together as far as his body. Seems to be really leaning forward to get countered with either a right hand from the southpaw position. But I think that right hand got his attention, and it got his attention just now.
Nice hand.
He should at least move his head when those punches, before they come, he should get out of the way.
And the only way he's moving his head now is when Rey Perez moves it with a left hook. Once again, doubled left hook for Rey Perez as he was in the right hand stance. Now he's the southpaw stance at the close of round number 1.
Sa round number 2, nagsimulang maging agresibo si Perez. Madalas, pumapasok ito sa loob upang magpakawala ng mga kombinasyon sa katawan na tulo. Nakabawi naman si Gonzalez ng ilang malilinis na jab at counter.
The more powerful punches favoring the Filipino once again.
When Perez put those punches together, that's when you're going to see a reaction that Perez is not going to be able to handle. Rey Perez is going to be able to throw those punches. And you know what? Christian ain't going to be able to handle it because he's falling in, and Gonzalez is just standing there just trying to grab and hold because he has to fight that type of like really sloppy fight, like lean, make it rough, make it tough because he can't compete at a distance.
You know, and he knows that Rey Perez is susceptible to cuts. He was cut against Nino Facunaya in 2013, Hugo Casares that same year, Ray Fundilla, Marvin Mabite, among many other cuts. So he knows that if he makes it sloppy, you know, his skin could break off, and you know, you got to look for any advantage you can get, and that's what he's doing there, leaning his head in.
Yeah, and Rey Perez, you know, he's that type of fighter with that heart. He's not thinking about cuts. He's thinking about how can he put that southpaw position, punches together, combinations and all that. But right now, Rey Perez should be throwing punches and not let him get close, not let Christian get close to get hit. He letting him walk in without paying a price.
Until there. Finally, a nice left uppercut from Rey Perez stops Gonzalez in his tracks, but I agree, he'd let him take control, come forward and push him against the ropes.
And you know, to Gonzalez's credit, he's fighting a fight that's for him. This is his fight. This is where he has a really good chance in making a fight rough and also winning some rounds if he continues to throw punches.
You see that nice left hook to the body from Christian Chimpa Gonzalez here in the second round of a Schedule 8 rounder. Now the combination punching from Chimpa gets the crowd going.
Perez didn't like those body punches. He reacted and he got off that ropes real quickly. And if Christian recognized that, he will continue to go to the body.
You can see the inflammation also on the right eye of Rey Perez. He's got tender skin. You know, he's got 33 fights as a pro. Only 7 knockouts, so he doesn't have big knockout power, but if he lands, like he did earlier against Chimpa, he can hurt you, but now it's Chimpa landing.
He just got hurt, Perez. And I don't know how he's holding on, but he just got hurt. You need to get in the center of the ring.
Yeah, the ropes are not his friend. He's back into the ropes. Chimpa Gonzalez able to put in good work.
Sa round number 3, masaging physical ang laban. Pinilit ng Pilipino na idikit ang laban sa loob kung saan niya na ipapakita ang kanyang lakas ng kanyang mga bira. Nakahanap ng opening na nagbigay ng matitinding body shots na nagsimulang magpabagal kay Chimpa Gonzalez.
Christian Gonzalez is stronger because he's pushing you back, leaning forward, and he's staying close enough for his strength from his body is pushing Perez back.
Nice right hook there from Christian Gonzalez. Partially blocked was that left hook from Rey Perez. There you go. This is a Bernard Hopkins type of fight.
In the alley, because you know Gonzalez is keeping it tight, and you know it doesn't look pretty to people probably at home, but they do see action. And you know what? This is his style. You know, his style ain't in the middle of the ring. That's Perez style. And so he's continuing to keep on the ropes where he is winning.
Stop. Break.
Dr. Lumaret stepping in as the third man in the ring, giving him a respite. And here comes Chimpa Gonzalez once again, working off of that left hook, now digging to the body with that same hand.
I like to see Christian throw more left hooks to the body, you know, because now Perez knows coming to the body, but now go to the head. Double left hook. That's what Christian needs to do.
Let him know.
Now Gonzalez not really allowing Perez to work very well, but he switches from southpaw to orthodox. Where do you see Perez being more efficient? Where he's a southpaw or when he's on the right?
I think he's more efficient when he's a southpaw in the middle of the ring. Not being a southpaw on the ropes, because it doesn't matter then, the guy's just as close. In the middle of the ring, Perez is at his best.
Chimpa doing a very good job of keeping Perez where he's not doing very well against the ropes.
And he kept his head right there so he won't move. So he got his left foot over his right foot, which is the southpaw position, so he can't even go out the back door or the side door, which is the right side.
Nice combination there from Christian Gonzalez.
Both guys are in condition to continue to push and shove and throw punches. But you know, I see Christian having a little bit of advantage in strength and also his technique of keeping the fight in close on the ropes for Perez.
In the trenches, that's where Christian Gonzalez does his best work. Low blow from Rey Perez. Very Bernard Hopkins-like with the referee on the other side.
Well, I threw more than low blows than that. I don't think it's done by now because they're so close. The referees can't really be up on everything. The close fights, you must put. Here we go. Body shots.
Big finish from Chimpa in round 3.
Sa round number 4, lumakas ang pressure ng Pilipino. Mas madalas niyang napuputol ang jab ni Gonzalez at nakapagpawala ng mga kombinasyon. Bagyang maataras si Gonzalez at gumagamit ng footwork para makaiwas sa gupit ng Pilipino.
Gonzalez, so he's been around the ring his entire life.
Yeah, and he got good genes because, you know, when you have that bloodline like that, wherever it's coming from, you got to display it when it's time. And right now, he's displaying it. Again, he's fighting his fight right in the chest, throwing punches, making it rough and tough. You know, this is a fight. It doesn't look pretty, but he's winning and he's being aggressive.
I mean, after being hurt in round number 1, much like in our previous fight with Ricky Dulé against Edgar Ortega, the tide has turned in favor of the Mexican fighter because Christian Gonzalez he's forcing Rey Perez to fight his fight. He's not giving him any room to operate.
You got Perez on his heels, backing up, and Perez is seen to be winded a little bit, so he might be taking his strength by leaning. When you're leaning and you're punching and you're pulling, that drains you, and that's what we see now. The only way Perez can get out of this is keep it in the center of the ring, let his hands go, and try to make the fight more a distance than close.
Only you would know what it's like to wear somebody down with your body and your physicality in the ring, and that's exactly what Chimpa Gonzalez is intent on doing in this fight, and it's working for him. This is where Ricky should be doing his work. There it is, a nice shot to the body from Rey Perez.
Perez needs to be sneaking those shots in, right hand from the southpaw position, because he's a southpaw in the left hand too. So try to get more than one shot out of that, because right now, to me, look more of the weaker one. He just got hit with the last left hook of a combination. He don't look strong, but he needs to now use his professional style and experience and try to go ahead and throw points to get himself. But right now, he's throwing haymakers.
You see the desperation in Rey Perez here. Chimpa intent on getting revenge or avenging that loss from February. Didn't look too good for him early on in the first round, but things have started to turn around. This is a fight right up your alley, B-Hop. This is something you'd be proud to say, go get him. This is how you do it.
In close and dirty, let it go. And Gonzalez is just chopping away. Those punches, it's not hard, but they're consistent.
And you see the body work once again from Chimpa Gonzalez. Rey Perez is like, hell, looks over at the referee, Dr. Lumerez, says, hey, get him off me, as we're now halfway through this scheduled 8-round fight.
Okay, stop.
Sa round number 5, dito nagsimulang magpakita ng pagod si Gonzalez. Patuloy ang pag-atake ng Pilipino si Perez sa katawan at ulo. Isang malinis na right hand ang tumama na nagbigay ng malaking momentum para sa ating kababayan.
Pushed him right to the ropes and start welling on. And you know what? Perez cannot even defend it because the strength level is not there. And you see now he's getting hit with some punches now that's going to be effective. Let him go. Come on, fight out of there. The referee's saying fight out of there, but you know he needs to go ahead and hold until he can fight. Right now he's not in the clear mind. Okay, stop. To be able to throw punches. Get back.
Nice left hook there from Rey Perez. He's still got deceptive power when Chimpa just leans in like that. Chimpa still needs to be careful.
Yeah, but you know, he waits to see if anything come back, and yes, something came back just now. So he's throwing punches because he's been forced to fight. And when you've been forced to fight, you're sort of desperate throwing punches. But they're dangerous though. Look, good body shot. He still seems to have it, but he don't have it from a long distance. It's a spurts of it, like 5 seconds, 4 seconds, he try to go ahead and hold it, which is a good veteran move to buy time.
Low blow there from Rey Perez.
Well, I meant to tell you, when you're tired too, you gotta throw those low blows in. So that had to come.
Give yourself a 5-minute break. should be words of wisdom.
Let him go.
from
Let him
Bernard
go,
Hopkins.
Ray.
When you're tired, throw those low blows.
It's turning out to be a rough and tough fight inside. That Perez is going to have to really find something to be able to get Christian to understand it. Or respect him.
Stop. Step back. Getting dirty too. Okay, stop it.
You see Lou Moret, or you hear Dr. Lou Moret telling Christian Gonzalez, hey, you're starting to get dirty too, so I'm watching you. You see Perez breathing hard, trying to dig there to the body of Christian Gonzalez. Nice jab there from Christian Gonzalez. He gets caught with a nice left hook to the liver.
You know, Perez is throwing some pop on those punches, so you know Gonzalez better be aware of that. That he still got some firepower every now and then. He sneaks one in.
I think Perez really woke up Chimpa Gonzalez there in round 5 with that body shot, because Chimpa came back with a nice combination to close out the round.
Sa round number 6, malinaw na kontrolado ni Perez ang labang ito. Dito, makikitang mahusay na kinakat ni Rey Perez ang ring at pinipilit si Gonzalez na umatras. Nagsimula nang maging mas maingat ang kampo ni Gonzalez habang patuloy ang presyon ng Pilipino.
Met their mark.
Nice counter.
But if he don't continue to throw punches to try to actually get maybe a knockdown or two, then it would probably be the same rotation of the last rounds, because Christian Gonzalez is continuing to push him forward to the ropes where he's at his strength, and it seems like Perez don't have any strength to even fight back with him.
What do you attribute the lack of strength of Rey Perez? Is it the body shots of Chimpa, or just the fact that he wore him down by being on him physically the entire fight?
I think it's a combination of both, because you got a body on you, and you also fighting in a way where you just can't get him off you, and you throw one punch like, you know, here and there. That doesn't discourage the guy to not come in. He's going to still come in. I think the combination of both is affecting Perez right now.
Perez looking for any break he can get. He gets a little bit of daylight and lands a nice right uppercut there against Chimpa Gonzalez, but Chimpa walks right through it and keeps coming forward. You see the face of Perez, you see his demeanor, and the way he's just holding on. And this may come to a head with a point deduction for Rey Perez.
Yeah, because Perez is like helping, like he's like, it's like that he has a demeanor, and he's been fighting the last couple of rounds. He's like, I can't keep this guy off me. And it seems like he just can't find a way, or even try to find a way to be able to go ahead and make Christian back up.
That's a good way.
Well, you got to continue to do that, but I don't think the power is there. It looks good, he got the points, but I think he has to do it and should have done it earlier.
Yeah, those 2 uppercuts from Perez, but Gonzalez walks right through them, comes right back at him, closes the gap.
You know, when Perez throws those combinations and they hit the target,
there's another uppercut.
He needs to spin out of that, because if he don't spin out of it, he's going to get countered, and he's still going to be in the same mud that he started off in.
That right uppercut from Perez was really effective, and I think that Chimpa Gonzalez, after hearing Lou Moret give a warning to Rey Perez for holding, if you see the way he's holding, he comes into Perez, makes Perez put his hand around him a little bit, and then he makes it so Lou Moret warns him for holding.
Definitely a veteran move, and a move that he's been doing for the last couple of rounds. And you know what? The referee's on a different side. You don't see it, because that's a defensive, also offensive move that is working.
Sa round number 7, ito na ang naging katapusan. Maagang sumugod si Perez at nagpakawala ng mga sunod-sunod na kombinasyon.
So too, but you know, you still need to work on the things that you don't know what the judge is looking at. You don't know how close some of these rounds is. To me and you, might be something one way, and it might be another way. We're not the judges. But he's right. He's instructing him to not do these things. Don't hold like he's inside. Let your hands go. Don't hold him. Don't keep him wide. Keep your body tight and work the body.
I think Rey Perez really feels that he can build on what he did in round number 6. Now he has Christian Gonzalez up against the ropes, and we've noticed that in this fight, whoever has their back to the ropes is in bad shape. And here's a left hook from Rey Perez that hurts Christian Chimpa Gonzalez, and he's looking to finish here in round number number 7.
Exactly what was told to Christian. Don't be in that position. And you know what? The trainer, the coach was right, telling him that's what happened.
Oh.
And it doesn't look like he's going to survive this fight.
Another big left hook, and down goes Perez. It's a slip, but Christian Gonzalez has got nothing left. Once again, like in round number 1, his legs are wobbly. He's leaning forward. He's looking, and he's going to get caught.
If Perez sit down, take a little split second, throw an uppercut or right hand or something that's meaningful, he can get a stoppage right now.
But Perez is also extremely exhausted. He can't follow up on what was a huge shot here in the 7th round.
Nagpakawala ng sunod-sunod na kombinasyon. Isang malakas na suntok ang tumama ng malinis na nagpayanig kay Chimpa Gonzalez.
Of Christian Gonzalez, Rey Perez, big left hook, folds down Christian Gonzalez.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. How are you?
Sinundan pa ito ni Rey Perez ng isa pang matinding atake.
Of Christian Chimpa Gonzalez closing. You can't see that left hand, and here comes Rey Perez looking to close the show. And Dr. Luma.
Isang knockout win para sa bansang Pilipinas. Sa uli, si Rey Perez ang nagwagi sa pamamagitan ng 7th round knockout. Isang panalo na muling nagdala ng karangalan sa Pilipinas at patunay sa tapang at puso ng Pilipinong mandirigma sa ibabaw ng ring. Wagi ang Pilipinas sa isang klasikong Mexico versus Philippines rivalry.